Welcome back to URL Charlotte, my debut time travel horror novel, and today we're starting chapter 4, which is 1976. Roger. Run, little bird. Roger huffed along the edge of the mountain road, rocks grinding under his feet. Trees whipped past. The car roared, so close behind that he could feel heat on the back of his legs. Gravel, thrown by the tires, pinged against its underside. No place to hide. No chance to rest. Any misstep would leave Roger crushed under the wheels of Vic Randolph's old Chevy Chevelle. The late summer sun beat down on him through the leaves overhead. His heart pounded. He gasped for breath. His mother's voice echoed in his mind. Just run. To his right, the woods were thick with bramble. Roger had tried once, weeks earlier, to escape Vic's little game by throwing himself into the foliage. He'd lain there, crying, afraid to move among all the thorns. And then Vic's hands were pulling him back onto the road. Memories flashed in his mind. A fist. Blood. Vic laughing as the sun blinded Roger and pain exploded in his face. That's cheating, Vic had said, raising his fist again. Cheating means I win. Roger was so focused on the woods that he missed a fallen branch along the edge of the road. It caught his foot, and he stumbled forward, throwing out his hands to break his fall. His chin hit the ground, and a jagged rock sliced his palm. No time to worry about that. Recover. Move. He pushed himself to his feet and inspected his hand. Blood beaded on raw skin. The sole of his shoe flapped under his foot, torn open on the branch. He clenched his fists tight, dirt and sweat stinging his palm. Wincing, he forced himself to ignore it. Keep going. Just run. Vic started up the game without ever telling Roger the rules. He'd gotten his license at the start of the semester, and now the familiar and standard abuse no longer sufficed. Vic would appear on random days as Roger walked home after school. First would come the sound of that old engine rumbling up the mountain road, and then there would be Vic, behind the wheel of his stepdad's car, whooping and laughing as he raced straight for Roger. Sometimes with another jackass from the high school baseball team in the passenger seat, laughing as well. Once there were 3 of them. Game? What a joke. Games could be won by either player. Roger's backpack, stuffed with books and comics, bounced painfully on his shoulders. The straps dug into his skin. Rocks wedged themselves in between his foot and the flapping sole of his cheap shoes, causing him to limp as he ran. Vic revved the engine. The car shot forward and the chrome bumper slammed into Roger's heel. He cried out in pain. Faster, motherfucker! Vic whooped from the open window as he revved the car again. Run!